Hi there, Elisa Hollinger here. This morning, my husband called me and said, "Hey, I left my phone at home. I'm on my way to a water rescue." And I thought, oh my goodness, please be careful. It always worries me because he's an EMT and he is on the search and rescue and he's with our county rescue and on our volunteer fire department. And he loves being able to help people. And it terrifies me. And I often thought, man, those situations that people find themselves in is traumatic. And they're able to get support from loved ones, their family, their friends, the community, their employer, their employee, their colleagues at work, and neighbors and people at church. And when you are in a situation like that, you've had a loss, a death, there is outward pouring of love and support, usually. Not always, but usually. And it really helps a person get through, heal, recover, rebuild. And then I thought that there are people suffering due to the IRS. And they're suffering in silence and alone. I don't want to say it almost brings me to tears now because I've seen the hurt and the pain and the devastation. In fact, it breaks my heart. And I want to help as many people as I can. And obviously, I am one person. And I just want you to know that I know it bites. It is hard. And you can't talk to people because it's embarrassing. You feel worthless. You feel useless. You do things to help everybody else, but yet you're suffering in silence. Sometimes you're putting that big old smile on. I just want you to know it doesn't have to be this way. There's a way out. And I understand why you're trying to shoulder this and carry it on your own. And it's so unfortunate. But that being said, I also know that it takes a certain level of bravery to decide to deal with this problem. Regardless of how big your problem is, you may owe $5,000, you may owe $2.5 million, you may owe more than that. It's hard to believe that an individual could owe $1.5 million just by being a taxpayer, but it happens. I have several clients. I've worked with several clients that owe millions of dollars, and I've been able to help them. And I know that there's a way out for you. It doesn't matter how bleak it is. It doesn't matter how big your problem is. There's always a solution. And the only way you're going to find it is if you take that first move. If you wait for the IRS, and I am not trying to scare you, not trying to badger you, not trying to intimidate you. I'm just trying to be honest because I know that when a taxpayer deals with the problem on their own timeline, meaning they are the ones in control of the process, it is so much better for the taxpayer versus waiting for the IRS to peel off the Band-Aid or to open it up and to realize you're at their mercy and it costs you even more, not just monetarily, but emotionally. And it's a hard pill to swallow. So I understand why you're not dealing with it. I also understand that you're in pain and you don't have anyone to share it with. And I can just hope that somebody sees this message and realizes they can do this. Just one person. If I could reach one person a day, golly, there's no way I could reach the millions of people. Obviously, there's only just one of me. But just saving one person's emotional well-being, that would just make it all better, at least on my part. So, for what it's worth, take it with a grain of salt, right? One gal's opinions. All right, that's it. Take care. Bye for now.